So my coaching business is well over $50,000. We're probably going to crank 60, 70 by this end of this month, starting next year, right? I've won Alex Ramosi School Games competition twice this year. Going to meet him again for the second time. And yeah, I figure that the end of the year video that I'm going to give you so much value right now. Like I'm literally going to give you lessons and lessons for you to take. So buckle up. It's going to be a really, really good one. Okay. I've helped over 1,000 coaches find community, get results. And I can go on and on all the accomplishments that I've had this year alone. And I'm going to give it to you right now, right? All the lessons I've spent well over $60,000 in investments to learn from other people, successful people, multimillionaires, and you're going to get it for free. You're welcome. Buckle up. If you don't got time, if you have low attention span, just log off this video. It's fine, right? But for the people that are ready to learn, take action, here you go. Okay. So I'm going to give you all the lessons. I don't have a specific order, right? This isn't to me level of importance well, kind of level of importance, but it's not ranked in specific order, right? I'm just going to give you on top of my head what I feel, and it's going to probably avalanche to a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So number one, okay, I'm going to hit you with probably one of my favorites, but I might say something else my favorite. Who knows, right? Number one, the way I got here is by hard work. Hard work. There you go. I'm sorry, right? Before you click off and get mad or whatever it is, but still, like, literally listen to what I'm saying. It was hard this year. For those of you guys that don't know, I had another coaching business. I was doing really, really well. And I was doing that and this at the same time, right? I really wanted this online coaching business to work with coaches to take off, right? So I was still an active in-person fitness coach. I was the original thing. And I was doing really well. I was there for 7 years and I had online clients and everything. But I knew that I wanted to do this. So I was doing both, right? And it was tough. There was days where I would literally, I would come home working about 6 to 8 hours training clients back to back to back, come home, log into Skool, right? This platform, if you're not in it, check the link down below, completely free to join. And giving value for coaches. And I was literally like logging in and then coming in, outreaching, creating content, adding members, chatting with people and everything. And I would do that every single day. And I was exhausted and I was tired, right? But I kept pushing through, right? It's like literally like I got here by like hard work. And I sound cliche, but it's like right now, it's like if you're not like working hard, and just because you like, I want you to understand this, like you working on a task may not be you working hard. So you may think that, oh, I'm working hard building this website or whatever it is. That's not working hard, right? Typically the work that needs to be done is the work that you're avoiding, right? So number one, it's like, there's no substitute for hard work. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to give you the magic pill because it's just like, that's where I got here. Okay. The next thing is delaying gratification. Okay. This is a big one. I want you to buckle up and listen to me. Maybe you're zoning out because you have TikTok brain. I'll get into that in a second. Right. But literally buckle up to this one. Okay. Delaying gratification literally is what got me here. Right. All the results that I'm getting right now is the result of the works that I did last year, right? Earlier this year, right? That version of AJ, because that version of AJ gave value so much. That version of AJ didn't quit. That version of AJ kept going and going and going and kept pushing past it, right? Past the hard days, past the, learning how to do ads, learning how to do bookings, hires, everything, right? Literally, I didn't just wake up one day and my coaching business, almost crossed $60,000. It was literally like it was the delaying gratification of me learning, of me not relying on dopamine, right? Because right now it's like you're probably relying on dopamine. You're probably a doom scroller, right? You probably watch all of these videos all the time, right? And you're still in the same place that you were in last year, right? And I hope that you watch this video and you let this be a wake up call. You may seem like, damn, AJ is being harsh right now. It's the truth. It really, really is the truth. Like, it's like you don't want to delay gratification. You want instant gratification right now. And that's why you're failing. That's the truth. And this is why coaches like me and other coaches that are fully understanding why we just delay gratification, we will win. Like, that is the reason why we are winning and you're losing. I'm sorry. I know I'm hitting you where it hurts. You're like, damn, AJ, I thought this was going to be a motivational video. It's just the truth. Like, delay gratification. Like, I know, for example, prime example, you send a message out, right? You might be, say you send 100 messages out. Well, I tried Hermosi's rule of 100. Dude, look, you can blast 100, 200 messages a day, right? For the first day, maybe get one or no replies, and then you're going to quit. Second day, same exact thing. But people that are built like, me, that people that are winning, right? They know that if we send out 100 messages, for example, we'll get a reply from those 100 people maybe in 3 to 5, 7 days, right? And then it'll just keep compounding over and over again. So you gotta delay gratification. Like, you just have to, right? The next thing is cut out all the noise. I can tell you right now, if you're trying to be an outlier, in the sense that if you want to make serious money as a coach, you naturally I believe, don't quote me exactly, I believe only 9% of the population in the United States, from what I know, is business owners, right? So you're an online business owner, right? You're an online coach, right? You are a business owner. You're taking money, you're selling, you're a business owner. I don't know if you know that or not, but you are, right? Um, I can tell you right now, it's like if you want to be an outlier, you want to make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K a month, like you're going to be isolated. You're going to be by yourself. It's going to be a little lonely. You're gonna lose a lot of friends. You're gonna lose, you're not gonna talk to a lot of family. You're just gonna be isolated. I'm sorry. If anybody tells you that you can build like a lifestyle business or whatever it is, like they're lying to you, man. It's just a truth. Like I don't know. Like when you're from that 0 to 10K mark, like you're gonna be isolated by yourself. Like you're gonna be in the grind. Like you're not gonna be able to, like, even me, like I still feel like I'm like, I have friends. Don't get me wrong. You're like, AJ, damn, trauma dump. No, but it's just, for me, it's just like I'm isolated and by myself. I'm in the zone. Like my business is really well, like really, really well. And I'm not telling you that to showboat. I'm just telling you this, like, even me, it's like I do the same thing every single day. I grind, like, I have freedom. I do have freedom because I get to choose this every single day, right? And I know it's like for me, it's just, yeah, I just do the same thing every single day. And like for you, it's like do the boring work. And I know I kind of like drifted a little bit, but I hope I still have your attention, right? The next thing is like literally do the boring work. Like every day I do the same exact thing. The truth. Like I have a bunch of these black sweaters. Well, this is a little different. This is a little bit of a color one. But usually it's always all black, right? But side note on that. But anyways, you gotta do the boring work every single day. Like basically I wake up, I do, I call people, I do my outreach, I get on calls, client fulfillment and everything. Like that's pretty much it. I do that every single day. Like if you're like, what happens with coaches is that they get bored doing the boring stuff and they try to do something like that feels fun. Like I'm gonna build this fancy website. I'm going to build this fancy funnel, like whatever it is, right? I'm just going to tell you right now, it's just like, it's boring. It can be boring. Like, like here I am, like I had a long day. I had like eight calls yesterday, fulfillment calls, ads, creatives, the whole 9 yard. I got to build SOPs, hire people, the whole 9 yard. And guess what I'm doing today? The same thing. The only thing I'm doing different today is I'm making this video for you. That's it. Right after I log off this video, I'm going to get back to it. And I'm isolated. I'm maybe hearing ambient music and that's it. If you can't do the boring stuff every single day, you're not gonna have successful. You're not gonna be successful. You're not like, if you're relying on motivation, if you're relying, I feel, let me actually tune on this light. Let me see if I don't want to shut it. There you go. So I gotta lower the brightness just a little. There you go. Actually, put it a little higher. Sorry, you're like, AJ, hurry up. Okay. Anyways, yeah, if you're just relying on just like motivation and for you to do fun stuff, it's like, good luck trying to build a coaching business, right? The next thing is what I learned from my mentor, right? Like I said, I spent over $60,000 this year on, and I work with a mentor. His name is Charlie Morgan, right? If you don't know him, shout out to Charlie, right? He makes about $1 million a month, right? Something like, anyways, yeah, he taught me so many things, but I think the best thing that he taught me was just like my pain tolerance is a lot higher. In the sense of like I can have a bad day in business but still push past it. Think of everything as systems, right? One of the think of everything in a system in the sense of like, when you make a post, like your background, your tonality in the video, your hook in the video, your visual. These are all stuff that you should be knowing, right? I used to think of client acquisition like getting clients is you just make a post and that's it. It's not like that. It really, really isn't. Getting clients is a system, right? You have your throughput, your throughput. I can't pronounce it right now. I'll let you laugh at me at that one. But basically, your throughput. There you go. Basically how much value you give in the system in the sense of like you post out a lot of content, but like let's say you post 100 pieces of content, but you only get 1 or 2 clients off those posts, right? But then you look at those things, but okay, well, what did you say wrong in those videos? What could you improve and everything, right? So basically look at client acquisition as a system of moving parts, right? In the sense of like your hooks, your visuals, everything, right? That's like one huge lesson that I learned from him. And there's a lot that can go on and on and on. The next thing is, like not having a scarcity mindset when it comes to running ads. Now, if you're brand spanking new, like you have no clients whatsoever, no really traction, I don't recommend running ads. I just don't. In the beginning, I don't. I only recommend running ads when you have a proven offer, when you have proven market value, and then you run ads, right? Because there are 4 ways to get clients. You got warm outreach, you got cold outreaching, you got content, and you got ads. That is it, right? Let me know if you find another one, okay? But literally like run ads. If you're making anywhere from like a couple thousand, 5 to 10K, and you want to speed up the process and you don't want to do outreach, run ads. Like currently at the time of this video, I drop about $9,000 to $10,000 a month on ads, which is pretty crazy because I remember at one point I was making that a month in my coaching business. But it's like, you got to know your numbers. And I don't want to make this, it's going to sound boring. Like if you're a Hormozy fan, maybe you'll know, like, you got to know your LTV, like how long you keep a customer, how much does it cost you to acquire a customer. These are also that you need to know. I don't want to drift on too much on that because I'll probably lose you right now. Some of you guys have probably already lost you, right? But hopefully you can drift back after me and basically just insulting you. Know your numbers. Like that's what it comes down to really, really, really know your numbers. Run ads. Don't have a scarcity mindset when it comes to running ads. If you have a proven offer, don't just run ads if you don't have a proven offer. You have no clients. Just don't do that. You're just gonna blow your money. The next thing is investing. And like whenever I talk about this, I don't want to make it sound like it's like a plug in the sense of like, oh, go buy my program. Like honestly, it's not that. But realistically, it's like if you're not actively investing in your knowledge, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like I always think it's like hypocrisy when I meet a coach that can fully capable of investing. Because some people can't. Maybe you're watching, so you just literally can't. You're strapped for cash. You have no money. Like you are like strapped. Like you have nothing, and that's fine. Like I've been there before. I've run through like YouTubers and everything. Nothing wrong with that. Which learn from only. By a little side note, if you're doing that, learn from only one person. For the people that are watching this on Skool or like for example on Skool, how are you in like 100 communities? I don't understand that. Like you're just getting too much information. The people that are subscribed to a bunch of YouTube channels, get one person to follow, and that's it. Maybe two, and that's it. Okay. Side note. Okay. Anyways, invest it. Like literally, like it's like you can get to your destination a lot faster with the right mentorship. Right. It's just truth. And like I said, I'm not plugging my stuff on there. Like if you want to book a call with me, my team down below, go for it. But if not, no worries. Go invest with somebody else. Anyways. But the truth is, like, you need to be, you need to fully understand that, like, you are a hypocrite if you're not actively investing. Like, think about this: if you have the means to invest, and then here you are getting on calls with people, and you want them to buy your coaching program, but you're not actively investing in your knowledge, you are a bleeping idiot. Like, I'm sorry, like, and a hypocrite because I mean, dude, how does that make sense? Like, how can you morally sell that? Like, I don't understand that. Like, an investment doesn't have to be like investment, like maybe in knowledge. You can go invest in ads or whatever it is, but just go invest and acquire knowledge. Become a better coach, right? Become a better business person, right? The next thing is, right, it's like you gotta understand, you gotta be a better business owner. I've never met a coach stop being a coach because their inability to coach somebody. Like, I mean, like, let's say you're a fitness coach, for example. I've never met a fitness coach say, hey, I'm going to stop being a fitness coach because I don't know how to coach people. I don't know how to get people results. That's never the case. It's always because they struggle with client acquisition and making sales. Okay, let's get into sales part, okay? You need to think of client acquisition as a business, right? You need to get better at marketing. You need to get better at sales. If you are avoiding sales calls, which most of you are, if you are scared on sales calls, you need to practice how to sell. If you know how to sell, man, that will fix a bunch of things in your business. Like a bunch of things in your business. Because like if you know how to sell, you will be dynamite. Right? But the problem with coaches is that they don't want to sell. They want to hide behind other stupid methods, right? You got to know how to sell. You just got to, right? It's like you can't rely on any other method to sell. Like people are like, oh, want to rely on, direct response. Basically send someone to a Skool About page and then pay. Like it's just not gonna work that way. You may get a couple clients, but it's like you need to get better at sales. Like I have a bunch of YouTube stuff in here you could check out down below. I have sales stuff. And if you're in my free community, if you're not, check down below. There's literally how to sell high ticket coaching, right? But I think about go check on YouTube. Go type a few of my shout out to, let's go Daniel G. Let's go shout out to Alex Ramosi. Let's shout out to Grant Cardone. Let's shout out to Andy Elliott. Like there you go. A few salespeople you could watch, like literally learn how to sell. You got it, right? You got to like literally like at the end of the day, your business comes down to sales. Like when you're getting clients, you're happy. But if you're not getting clients, you're not happy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and I hope I still have your attention. Like, these are a few lessons that I've learned along the way. And I can go on and on, but those are like maybe just the key things on top of my head. Maybe I'm missing. It's not all of them, but it's just like, being isolated, delaying gratification, do the same task every single day, right? And just getting better. Not relying on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It really does. When I made a video, but I got the date wrong. July 24th of 2024 is when I started on Alex Ramosi Skool Games. I'm sorry, Skool Guest. Well, technically Skool Games, but Skool platform. And I was, like I said, I had a coaching business, but I started something new. I was at zero, right? I was at zero, and here I am now today, which is going to end 2025 on a high note, and all glory to God, and all glory to where I'm at right now because of that. And this is the stuff that I did every single day. I just improved, invested, got better, made mistakes and everything. These are mistakes that I've made. And yeah, I've learned so much in this past year. And I hope that as you're watching this, like, you take some of the things and you just start applying right away. So hope you enjoyed this video. Whenever you're watching this, if you watch it before New Year's, hope you have a great New Year wherever you are on the road. Go crush it in 2026. And if you're a coach and you're not in my Skool community, like we have a bunch of free resources. Check the link down below, completely for free. You're welcome. Much love and Happy New Year.